Tom's Adventurous Voyages. Chapter 1, Discovery begins. Tom had been fascinated by adventures since he was a little boy. His favorite thing was to explore his surroundings and go to unknown places. He had explored every corner, every park, and every forest in his neighborhood. But for Tom, real adventures started beyond the Earth. One day, he found a book about planets in the school library. He got lost in its pages and imagined himself in the deep galaxies. Tom was excited when he thought about how much there was in the universe. At that moment, he decided to become an explorer. With determination, he turned his room into an exploration base. Its walls were filled with maps, spaceship models, and astronomy books. Every night, while watching the stars, he dreamed of exploring the universe with his own ship. One day, he met with a group of friends to build their own spaceship. They collected old vehicle parts, worked together, and turned their dreams into reality. Finally, they built their own spaceships and were ready to explore the unknown depths of the universe. Tom had a smile on his face. Adventures were calling him, and he was ready to answer them. The next step was to go to unknown lands and places where no human had ever been before. Chapter 2, Among the Stars. When Tom and his friends started traveling among the stars with their own spaceships, they were filled with excitement. Their first destination was Mars, a nearby planet. They couldn't wait to set foot on the red soil of Mars. As their spaceships rose above the atmosphere and headed towards the void, Tom's heart was pounding with excitement. Once again, instead of watching the stars in the sky, he was swimming among them. It felt like a dream come true. Upon arrival at Mars, they landed their ships on the surface of the red planet. Tom and his friends were filled with excitement to set foot on a planet they had dreamed of for a long time. They explored the barren landscape of Mars, ran through the dunes, and savored the taste of the red soil. But after spending time on Mars, Tom and his friends wanted to explore more. Their next destination was to see the beautiful rings of Saturn. They restarted their spaceships and set off for Saturn. On the way, Tom and his friends encountered many interesting phenomena. They passed through asteroid belts, watched comets, and observed stars twinkling at the edges of the galaxy. Each new sight enlivened their imaginations. When they finally arrived at Saturn, their eyes sparkled. The giant rings mesmerized and astonished them. They flew their spaceships through the rings of Saturn, observing its magnificent beauty up close. It was an experience they had never had before. Chapter 3, Endless Explorations. After enjoying their time among the stars, Tom and his friends decided to continue their journey to explore more. They restarted their spaceships and continued to travel among the unknown stars. During their journey, they encountered many interesting phenomena. They passed through space voids, witnessed the birth of stars, and encountered strange space creatures. Each new experience revived their spirit of adventure. One day, their spaceships reached the orbit of an unknown planet. When they landed on the planet's surface, Tom and his friends were excited to explore it. This planet was a place where no one had ever been before. Its surface was filled with colorful vegetation and strange geographical formations. As they explored the surface of the planet, they discovered a mysterious structure. The structure seemed to have been built by an ancient civilization. Tom eagerly explored the structure and found a small room filled with strange symbols. Inside the room, they found a kind of recording. It belonged to one of the ancient inhabitants of the planet and told the story of a long-lost treasure. When Tom and his friends became focused on finding the treasure, they experienced one of the most exciting moments of their adventure. However, their efforts to find the treasure led them to unknown places and dangerous situations. They had to work together and trust each other to overcome the obstacles they encountered. In the end, they found the treasure and carried it back to their ships. After finding the treasure, Tom and his friends decided to continue their journey among the stars. They still had many planets to explore, many adventures to experience, and many discoveries to make. But at the end of this journey, they realized how valuable a life filled with friendship and discoveries could be.